Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be casting some brass. I'm using two different methods. I'm using the green sand method for one, and the other I'm going to be using the lost foam casting method. Now, I put both of these together yesterday. It was really windy, but today it's much better to be casting metal. Before I start melting down the brass, here's a clip from yesterday. This is the lost foam pattern that I'll be casting today, the 110,000 subscriber YouTube logo. Now for the green sand castings, I'm going to be replicating this Cobra. I've already made two of them out of aluminum in the past, using the same exact casting flasks that I'm using today, and they both came out great. So let's start off by showing you how I made the mold with the foam pattern. I placed it inside a steel container and I filled it all the way to the top with dry sand. This is probably the easiest way to cast metal. Once I reached the top of the foam, I vibrated the container and put a can with a hole cut out of the bottom over top of the foam. This is where I'll be pouring the molten brass into. I continued filling it with more sand around the can to lock it into place. Now the mold making for the green sand cast is much more complex. I'll place half of the casting flask over the pattern and sprinkle talcum powder over top. I'll then use a fine bristle brush to spread around the talcum powder to cover the pattern. I'll fill the flask with green sand and compact it using my ramming tool. I'll scrape the top and make the back flat. Then I'll flip over the flask and start working on the interior of the mold. I'll carve a bevel surrounding the pattern, then brush away loose sand with a brush. Apply more talcum powder and move it around with a brush to cover the side of the flask. That was just the one half of the mold. Now we'll work on the other half. I'll fill it with more green sand, ram it with the ramming tool, and scrape away the excess to make the back flat. I'll remove half of the flask, tap on the pattern to loosen it, flip it over to remove the pattern, and inspect the sand to make sure you have a good imprint. Because if you don't, you'll have to do all that over again. For today's video, this is the brass that I'll be melting down. Right here, a couple ingots, the cutoffs from previous sand casts using brass. This should all be enough for today's cast. I'm going to start off by adding a little bit of brass in the bottom of the crucible. And I'll just add the 3 ingots and we'll go get this furnace started, wait for this to melt down, and then add the rest. So if you're new to the channel, which you probably are, because about 98% of my viewers are not actually subscribed. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. But I surround my area with sand just in case I have a spill because I don't want to mess up my driveway like I have in the past. So let's load the crucible into the furnace and get this melt started. And that is why you wear personal protective equipment when melting metal, because it is very dangerous and should be wearing the proper equipment to be covering your body just in case of an accident. Now because I still have that second mold to cast, I need to add the remaining brass to the crucible. While I wait for that to solidify, I'm going to open up the first molds that I made in the beginning. You know, the one with the splatter of brass everywhere. And because of it, I don't think one of these came out very good. Here's the first one. This one really doesn't look that great. So I definitely don't think I got any good cast using the green sand. And here's the second one where I had the splatter. And of course, this one didn't come out much better. The bottom of both of these casts came out really good. It was just the top that didn't, and that's really the best part. This cast had plenty of time to solidify, and it's now time to remove it from the sand. Lucky for me, today wasn't a total waste of time. This cast looks like it came out perfect. Before I start cleaning up the YouTube logo, because that's basically the only good cast I had today, let's get a better look at the two cobras. The mouth just didn't come out very well. I'm definitely going to have to do this over again, but with a much larger flask. And this is the one that the metal exploded. This actually looks a little better than the other one, but still not good enough to keep. I'll fasten the YouTube logo into my vise and cut off the sprue using a hacksaw. And because I couldn't make a straight cut, I'll now have to use my grinder to flatten out the top. And with a little more sanding and polishing to the face of it, I'm left with a beautiful 110,000 subscriber YouTube logo. And as usual, let's get a weight for what I cast in brass for today's video. Even the two failed casts of these cobras. And we have a total of 1.66 kilograms, 58.8 ounces, and 3.68 pounds of brass. I do hope everyone liked today's video, even though I did have a failed casting. If you did, make sure to comment below, smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.